Yo, here I bring you, from start to finish, a brief synopsis leading to the blurb of how you navigate the wilds, wander through the trials, coming out with no smiles, poker face with more style without absorbing any bile, future's dentures on your tiles and rendered, fresh face with no bad energy to waste, fresh air to taste, clean lungs every place. It takes time but don't waste your time with bad energy, unless you intend to follow through and deal with the denial of the people with the vile attempts to take away your truths.
The name of the game is...
Not this one first. Yo, Barry Town, South Wales, dragging on the flag. Check it, yo. Cyberkinetic, telepathic, super fast, psychological telekinesis in your dome when I need this. Anything but this. Free entry damaging. Tried telling you nicely, but now it's all war on the scavenging, trying to see what you can get. Like the end result in sepsis. Can't speak, knocked out on the floor in throat your strepsil. Weirdo of the month broadcasted on air live for once. Rather uncomfortable like when I worship your only cunt. Double negative representative, highly charged up head to toe. Step in my shoes at toe angle, steals you off course to vegetables. Trying to grow from the cabbage patch, need ointment for the nappy rash. Awkward conversation when the real rappers clash. Man to son trying to some man in a grown man's land, just because they think they can until they land in cesspits of demand. But you can come though, we'll provide and you'll pay for it. Not a normal conversation, but then you gotta move and can't stay in it. Kinda foolish when they demand a true currency knowledge and you can't back up your words like you scrabbled up in verse terms, can't come to it. Electromagnetic force field of deduction. So when I position the instruction the first time, no need for pushing. Simple seeming, nuances in speech bring the team in the thought of fun lures to reason, but take it serious this season. It gets way caught before the treason, even worse after on a one-way road stoned and heading for disaster. Check the changes of the plaster, wounds are gashing from the master of brain management, and keep you spinning like a caster. Not because I want to, I invite peace. Self-defense the motto, but if you carry on, you'll be begging for forgiveness in the grotto. Your chance of winning is like trying to win the lotto. Fractional kids can't even get a decimal point to chop the crop, bro. Like space on the sphere, the helmets bounce the herd. Fallen relative disturbed, somehow they think they own the earth. Turds flying everywhere trying to contain the modern plague. You ask them what's wrong, but guess what? The answer's vague. Keep it moving while they're playing, while they all attack each other. Let their greed, crime and cruelty be the declaration of our cover. Feel the energy, you're at one with the synergy. Soulful imposing on your harmonic allergy, like duality with experience. 5 keys show you 3, onwards and upwards from there. One of the best ones you won't see, darkness in the shelter. Higher covers over top, guided to speak, never made to be a sheep. Decisions from the top, so much going on above. You don't know you are the dove, always protected in the flock. Oh fuck, the shadows arose from the mocks. Joke clones and movers get shoved from stove tops. One above keeps you stocked with the knowledge they took from. Double up, showing with the cloud where the tips from. Always keep it understanding, it's worth on the opposite. They're made to keep up opposite, blowing bubbles when incognizant. Tough like an edible, one-legged meat from Asia. Don't need kind of shit where you lived and try and waver. You gotta stand on your own too. Rivers maybe show you the difference between basic and what you've endeavoured to carry you. It ain't just telling, but the special kids are yelling. As simple as one letter I apply, you can't sell it. Try to match with the Duchess, ignite the action if you touch. Just instructed this, this is where you can't construct us. Within the gaps you find unfoldment, one of my favourite words. Fortitude when you realise you're in the most unfriendly world. friends few and far between. True colours you've never seen, but let your light gleam. Draw them in at all costs and keep it clean. Know your friend and know your enemy. They used to say keep it close, but when you're in the same roast, it's kinda hard to share a toast. Blood thicker than water, I say your mind is the chosen. Wisdom from the umbilical to breathe truth, constant motion. Forward in the ocean, sail towards the wind. Let that symbol above hawk with the righteousness akin. Brethren in the background, just know we never backed on. Isn't bring past we packed out when you encroach on our background. Is it really worth the smackdown? Isn't pressure you could back down? 50 cents see you smack. Golden gloves in the ring, I'll pay attention, it's free. Not to see what you could be, but to see what you could learn, and then go ahead and be free. Back down to earth, grassroots but proper. Your soul's yours, we only wanna see what you can offer. No rewiring, brain magnetizing. Wake you up, get that click when you realise the offer. Never forced, let the Star Wars recourse from what you thought was just cause. You see the difference in the proffer. Godlike demonic, but on the flip side it's reasonable, like you had a choice the whole time and made one on which side. Be the landlord of an obstacle, infinite prosperful. You might know the whole team, know the man with the topical entity with the followers and all the people that's above him. One of the men they can't dub him. If he's pure you might trust him. Gotta keep it in the lineage, local to the centre, with the mouth and the placenta. Back to the beginning where we entered. Check this beat. Sounds like you're on a mad, mythical, noble journey into some fantastic new life, sailing off into the sunset. At least that's what we do. From the start draws conclusions, so be under no illusions. Mass madness, constant decay and confusion. Bad fruit, see and bruising. Trying to chuck the clues and make believe money from it. Imaginary friends whack with comments. It could have been peace should you have not chose to seize. Proper strange behaviour, no one won't with your peace. Soul's expensive, extra weight, skills extensive. Then you're pensive, apprehensive, can't command it. Blurred by the lines of credibility, vast abilities. The similar leaves not the same size. I'm the bigotry, like you lost the will to see. Malignant in the city, if you respect return, you should be careful what you give to me. Past and present, in between like God's descendant. We'll fight for peace, heavy head, yeah, they wanna film me. Cloaked in the symmetry, protract your lifespan. Significant sour apple on your head, but like a cripple tease. Welcome to the Night's Tale, continuous story where the wife sails all over the map. From the dragoness, flag of wheels, sniper sharp, razor blade, dragon of martial arts. Head in the reticle, nemesis in the partial arch. Sounds like I'm on a journey headed to prosper through violence. I'd rather do nothing, but if need be I'm the tyrant. When you act tough, I can't enact all your backups. It's this stuff that's tight, won't be the same as the handcuffs. Playing games, masquerades or sneaky in the frame. Pictures get burned lit, the match of the main verse. Embers in the campfire, not hot enough for vampires. But what transpires next, calls you discipline. Missing in the void of tripping in. They created as a toy, but it's head fuck destroyed. Passing bucks to save the boy. It's all lies, deception, must we forgive all attention? Did we mention against the cause you tried fencing? Enlacing in place to raise antimatter in the safe, so the mind inside the crater of implosion deflates. No, they heard me, so there's no need to reiterate. Cord in mass organ failure, no pumps to defibrillate. Welcome to the Night's Tale, continuous story where the wife sails all over the map. From the dragoness, flag of wheels, sniper sharp, razor blade, dragon of martial arts. Head in the reticle, nemesis in the partial arch.